Most people fail at avoiding manipulation because they can't control their reactions. If you want to stop being controlled by others, here's how Ayanokoji would do it. Chapter 1. The Trap of Emotional Reactions. Manipulators don't attack your logic. They attack your emotions. They know emotions make you impulsive. When you react emotionally, you lose control. That's why manipulators push your buttons. They want you to get angry. They want you to get defensive. They want you to lose patience. Because once you do, they win. Your emotional reaction becomes their weapon. They predict it, they exploit it, and they steer you exactly where they want. The key is awareness. Notice when your emotions are being triggered. Pause before you act. Don't give them the satisfaction of your reaction. Your silence is stronger than your anger. Your calm is deadlier than your rage. Most people lose here. But if you master your reactions, you flip the game. The manipulator loses control. You become the one pulling the strings. This is the first step to becoming untouchable. Chapter 2. The Power of Delayed Response. You don't need to respond instantly. That's where most people fail. Manipulators thrive on urgency. They corner you to react fast. When you react fast, you don't think clearly. You say what you shouldn't. You agree to things you don't want. But when you delay, you take back power. Silence makes people nervous. It makes them reveal more than they planned. It puts the spotlight on them. Take a breath. Pause before answering. Even a few seconds creates space. That space breaks the rhythm. It gives you control of the pace. The slower you respond, the sharper your answer becomes. You stop reacting, you start deciding. And when you decide, manipulation fails. Because you're no longer playing their game. You're making them play yours. Chapter 3. Reading intent before reacting. Every message has two layers, the surface words and the hidden intent. Manipulators rely on you reacting to the surface. But if you train yourself to spot the intent, you win. Ask yourself, why did they say this? What do they want me to feel? What do they gain if I react? This slows you down. It makes you analyze, not absorb. Suddenly, you see the game behind the words. You notice when someone compliments you just to lower your guard. You notice when someone provokes you just to make you look bad. You notice when someone pressures you to rush a decision. Once you see intent, you can respond with strategy. You can ignore the bait. You can shift the focus. You can hold your ground calmly. Reading intent is like reading the playbook. It exposes the manipulator, and it arms you with clarity. Chapter 4. Control your face and body. Reactions aren't just words. They're also physical. Your face, your posture, your gestures. Manipulators watch these closely. A smirk can trigger your anger. A guilt trip can trigger your slouch. And suddenly, you've already lost without saying a word. This is why Ayanokoji stays unreadable. His face is calm. His body is neutral. He doesn't give away his inner state. That makes him impossible to manipulate. Practice keeping your face steady. Practice holding a relaxed posture. Don't fidget. Don't twitch. Don't reveal tension. Your stillness communicates strength. It tells the manipulator they can't crack you. And the less they read from you, the more frustrated they get. That frustration exposes them, and that's when you've already won. Chapter 5. Don't defend, redirect. Manipulators love when you defend yourself. Why? Because defending is reacting. When you defend, you play by their frame. They accuse, you explain. They push, you resist. But every defense is proof they've triggered you. The smarter move is redirecting. Answer without answering. Shift the focus back to them. If they accuse you, ask them a question. If they insult you, stay calm and change the subject. This creates discomfort. It denies them the reaction they want. It forces them off balance. When you redirect, you stop playing their game. You create your own frame, and that's how you keep the upper hand. The manipulator looks for weakness. You give them none. Instead, you make them expose themselves. That's power. Chapter 6. Neutral language is a weapon. Words are triggers. Manipulators use loaded language. They provoke with tone and phrasing. Your job is to respond with neutrality. Stay calm, stay factual, stay emotionless. Don't argue, don't escalate, don't match their intensity. Use neutral phrases. I see what you're saying. Interesting point. Let me think about it. These kill their momentum. It makes them wonder if they've failed. It keeps you calm while they get more desperate. Neutral language protects you. It keeps you from saying something you'll regret. It shields you from traps, and it builds your image as someone unshakable. In manipulation battles, neutrality is your sword and shield. Use it wisely. Chapter 7. Practice emotional detachment. Detachment doesn't mean coldness. It means control. When you detach, you see situations from the outside. You stop reacting like a player. You start observing like a strategist. Detachment breaks the grip of manipulation. You're no longer sucked into guilt trips. You're no longer baited into anger. You're no longer fooled by flattery. Instead, you watch, you analyze, you calculate, and you respond with precision. This takes practice. But once you master detachment, manipulation fails, because manipulators feed on emotional hooks. When you detach, the hooks don't land. You stay calm, you stay sharp, you stay untouchable. Chapter 8. Master the pause before action. The pause is your secret weapon. Most people react instantly. That's why they get trapped. But a pause breaks the cycle. It buys time. It calms your nerves. It forces the manipulator to wait. That waiting creates tension. For them, not for you. The longer you pause, the more power shifts to you. You show you're not controlled. You show you think before acting. You show you don't dance to anyone's tune. This pause doesn't have to be long. Even 2 seconds changes everything. It creates doubt in the manipulator. It makes them feel exposed, and it gives you clarity. So before reacting, pause, breathe, think, then respond strategically. That small habit destroys manipulation. Chapter 9. Control the frame, control the game. Manipulation works when they set the frame. They define the rules of the interaction. You react inside their frame. That's why you lose. The solution is simple: create your own frame. Decide what matters. Decide what's relevant. Decide what you'll focus on. For example, if they push urgency, slow things down. If they provoke conflict, stay calm and logical. If they attack personally, redirect to the bigger picture. Frames are invisible but powerful. When you control the frame, you control the meaning. And when you control the meaning, manipulation collapses. Ayanokoji never accepts someone else's frame. He bends reality to his pace. That's what you must do. Own the frame, own the game. Chapter 10. Turn manipulation into advantage. The final step is flipping manipulation into fuel. Instead of fearing it, use it. Every attempt to manipulate you is free information. It reveals what the other person wants. It shows their pressure points. It shows their weakness. When you don't react, you observe. When you observe, you learn. And when you learn, you gain leverage. You start predicting their moves. You start controlling the flow. Their manipulation becomes your strategy guide. This is how you rise above, not just defending, but using their own tactics against them. It's not about being cruel. It's about being unbreakable. Once you can't be manipulated, you can't be controlled. And that makes you dangerous. Final thoughts. Manipulators only win if you react on their terms. They control you through your emotions. But you're not here to be controlled. You're here to master your reactions. Silence, detachment, neutrality, pauses, these are your weapons. With them, you stop reacting and start deciding. You stop defending and start controlling. You stop being the pawn and start being the strategist. Remember this: the less you react, the more power you hold. And the more power you hold, the less anyone can manipulate you. Be elite, stay elite.